Lady, we're cops.
Do something.
Step back.
Her. He can't arrest me. It's a disguise.
Does this mean anything to you, lady?
Oh, police. Oh, real police. Why'd you say so before?
Just drop the gun, lady.
Oh, it's not loaded. Look. I didn't bring any drugs into this prison, and I sure as hell didn't take any willingly.
Suppose I believe you. Is this part of a power contest with Ruth Ballinger, some sort of vendetta or takeover bid?
Ballinger?
Has she been bringing drugs into the prison?
Whatever it is, I'll sort it out, if you will just give me the chance.
If you were capable of sorting it out, you'd hardly be lying here now.
I know what I'm doing.
So do I. And I'm warning you, you make one move without consulting me, and I swear I'll ship you to Blackmoor.
Right, Reynolds. You wanted to get rid of me for a long time. Well, now you will be happy. I have just bashed a prisoner, and I'm glad I did it. So are you going to phone the department, or will I?
Slow down and tell me what happened.
I have just given Ballinger a taste of what she deserves, but believe you me, it wasn't nearly enough. That bitch took such delight in telling me what happened to those kids when she'd finished with them.
You've bashed Ballinger, is that what you're saying?
That's right. And I've lost my job, okay? You'll have my resignation on your table within the hour. It'll save the department firing me.
Just a moment. Sit down. We have things to discuss.
What the hell's happened to you? Oh, come on, I'll get you to the infirmary.
No. Take me to the governor. I want Reynolds to see what Ferguson's done to me.
What? Are you claiming Miss Ferguson did this?
Yes, I am. Take me to the governor straight away.
Of course, Mrs. Ballinger, right away.
I don't know what we're waiting for. I said I was guilty. I did rob the bank, but I didn't mean to shoot the policeman. He will be all right, won't he?
There's no record of her fingerprints. The serial number of the gun's been filed off. I'm damned if I know what she'd be doing with that sort of hardware.
Well, she's trying to put one over us.
Oh, was that likely?
I don't know. She's faking she's bloody good.
What are you two whispering about? I told you to ask the questions one by one, and I try and answer them.
All right. Where'd you get the gun, Miss Parslow?
Oh, look, don't you listen, young man. I told you. Cody Jarrett gave it to me. He said I reminded him of his poor dead mother.
But you didn't think the gun was loaded?
No. Cody must have done that when I wasn't looking.
Where can we reach this Jarrett character?
Oh, you can't, dear. He's dead. He blew himself up.
What?
Yeah, he climbed on top of a gasometer and put a bullet through it. There wasn't much left of him after that, poor boy.
She's away in Hollywood land. Cody Jarrett, played by James Cagney in White Heat.
Hey, listen, did you contact Mrs. Morris from Wentworth, son?
Yes, she'll be coming here soon.
Oh, good. Mick'll get me home safe and sound. Can't wait to see the girls again.
I want her charged with assault.
And when did this alleged assault take place?
Look at me, it's hardly alleged. The blood's still fresh on my face.
When did it happen?
15 minutes ago.
You've been on duty for the last hour?
No.
Did you see any officer or prisoner in the vicinity of Ballinger's cell?
No, Mrs. Reynolds.
I'm telling you, she bashed me and she should be charged.
I wasn't speaking to you. Be quiet. Did you hear?
Mr. Cruikshank wasn't there when it happened.
If you insist on interrupting, I'll charge you with insubordination. Now wait until you're addressed. Did you hear or see anything indicating an assault?
No.
Now, do you have any witnesses to this bashing?
No, but Daphne... No, I was alone. She isn't that stupid.
You realize that to make a false allegation against an officer is a serious offence, don't you?
It isn't a false accusation.
Then how do you account for the fact that Miss Ferguson and I have been in conference for the last half hour?
You're lying.
I suggest you're lying, and I have your record to support my theory.
I'm not. She bashed me and I wanted to pay for it.
Mrs. Morris, when you came into this office, was Miss Ferguson in here with me?
Yes.
Well, Ballinger, unless you can provide proof that you were assaulted, I'm afraid I can't lay charges.
You set me up, all of you.
By rights, I should be punishing you for lying, but I'll wait until I get the medical report. I suggest that you had a nasty fall in your cell and bumped your head. You're probably suffering from concussion. Is that possible? Right. Mr. Cruikshank, would you escort Mrs. Ballinger back to her cell, please?
Right.
Come along, Bellinger.
Now, Meg, what's this about Etty?
White with one, isn't it?
Yes, please.
Look, I'm grateful for what you've done, Governor, but I am surprised. Why did you lie for me?
I have my reasons.
Yes, but you've
I'm
wanted
not
me
going
out
to
of this place.
explain myself, Miss Ferguson. I don't approve of what you did, but I can understand it. However, there'll be no further action against her. Do I make myself clear? Let's hope the courts will give her what she deserves.
Yeah, but it doesn't bring the kids back, does it?
How's Ballinger?
Well, she has bruising around the face and the abdomen, but nothing else. Sister Hall was quite surprised she fell in her cell. But of course, some falls are worse than others.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'll get back to my duties.
You'd better get going and do something about Etty. Can't believe she'd shoot anyone.
No, neither can I. It must be a mistake. I can't understand what Etty's doing out of the retirement village in the first place.
Well, we both know she likes to wander.
Gail Brown's taking over my shift. She'll be here in about 10 minutes.
Fine, you can go now then.
Ah, thanks. I know it's none of my business, but did Ballinger really fall over in a cell?
That's what the record says.
Because if Joan didn't do it, I know quite a few staff who would have done it happily, including yours truly.
Ballinger say anything when Sister checked her?
No, but I don't think she'll let it lie. I think she'll get hold of the department and the media.
Let's hope not. Let's hope she knows what the women would do to her if they found out.
What are you going to do?
She's got the right to protection.
Well, what if she contacts the media?
She won't be allowed to for her own sake. From now on, Ballinger is incommunicado.
What are you doing in here, Graham?
Oh, I was just coming in to get some dirty laundry.
You did that this morning.
Well, yeah. See, sometimes Mrs. Ballinger...
Well, she hasn't. Now get back to work before I put you on a charge.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
I'll have what's in your pocket first. Get out.
So you think Ma will be out tomorrow, love?
She was feeling a lot better.
No clues to who did it?
I didn't really get a chance to talk much.
Oh, poor thing. Let's take her a present.
Esmond won't have anything to trade you, Beecham.
Oh, hush up, Lou. I said a present.
Why don't you take her several? That way I may be able to use my half of the locker again.
It's only part of the locker. You weren't using it anyway.
Did you cop any flack after the cell search?
Why should I?
Mrs. Reynolds reprimanded her for taking stuff from the kitchen.
It was a misunderstanding, which I straightened out with her later.
You let her keep the junk, though.
It isn't junk. There's some very valuable merchandise in that collection.
Something on your mind, Graham, or are you just trying to make your head hurt? Leave her alone, Kelly.
Hey, why would Ruth have a picture of the freak in her room?
What?
I was just going past Ruth's cell and it was still in a little bit of a mess and I was just going...
Oh, you get on with it. Shut up.
Well, I found this torn-up photo of the freak. I tried to put it back
Well, what was she
together.
doing in the photo?
Well, she's taken this package from this man. He looked a bit sus to me. Hey, do you reckon he could have been a dealer or something like that?
Support one of our theories, maybe.
Yeah, and you've seen so many dealers in your time, you'd instantly recognise one.
I just said he looked a bit sus, that's all. I was going to bring it to you, but the freak caught me and she took it away.